as many...
Can we do it? Can we do it?
You've got a lot of kills.
How many do I have? I haven't checked.
43.
Bill.
And
We
29 deaths.
sail. That's an ordinary amount of deaths for me. Welcome, Casey. I see you're helping me take A. We might actually win this game. Here's some health. I'm throwing bandages in your direction. Did you see that guy that flew over you then?
No.
God, someone flew over you. It's hilarious. I'll show you on the
Was
floor
it an
later.
enemy or an ally?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry, I started answering before you said, was it an enemy or an ally? So yeah, it was an enemy.
Good, because I heard someone scream.
That was also me. Here's some healing. Oh damn, I was going to give you some healing, but I got shot by the guy shooting at you.
Ribbon of St. Christopher. What's he doing here?
Which one was Saint Christopher?
I have no clue, I don't know anything about any of the saints.
I know Saint Thomas was a guy who got killed during Henry II's reign.
All I know is
like
that people talk about them that people talked about them in my primary and obviously sometimes our college, and I'm just like, yep, those were people.
Saint Michael was a sick battle angel.
I'm fine with battle angels.
Sick battle angel's an okay thing to do. Don't let anyone tell you can't be a sick battle angel if you want to, kids.
Normal angels are boring.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you look at like the original scripture stuff, they were all battle angels. So like, because like the idea of an angel being the defender of God didn't become a metaphorical thing until a lot later. Like, look at how war-torn the Roman world was.
It was literally like, hey, that's a guy over there, he has a face I don't like, let's kill him.
Shoot him. The ancient Romans were like...
I mean, they have bows and arrows, so...
Yeah, true.
Still counts.
We've invented this new technology called the shotgun ballista. We don't know where the word gun came from, but we know what a ballista is.
We know how to shot, but not how to gun.
I like that, that's good.
So how about we combine the two, and therefore make a shotgun?
Create a sick weapon of mass destruction.
I am a weapon of mass destruction.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh no, there's too many people on this feed.
Every time you do that theme, I immediately know where you're going with it.
Good, because you should. There's a man charging me. It's alright, I killed him. He tried to bayonet charge me, so I shot him. For the crime of attempting to do something cool, I sentence you to death.
Do you want me to patch you up?
For the crime of being in my face, I kill you.
Get out my face.
Right, so...
Ah, they're taking A back.
taking A.
We're trying really hard to hold B, but it's very difficult. Oh, I got God. I've been gottened.
You've been gothead.
I've been goated.
What did the goat do to you, Kieran?
I don't know anymore.
We have lost objective apples.
Was that an enemy or an ally? That was an ally. Why did he jump in like he wanted to kill me?
He probably did.
I'm dead.
I have a list of
my death.
I have a list of people who want to kill me, and half of them are on my side.
You see Frank over there? He wants me dead. I don't know why. Why is he called Frank in the Russian army? Don't question it. His mother was British.
His mother was Russian, Frank.
His mother was named Frank.
His mother was named Frank, and his father was French. So they thought it was fitting. Coming in from the side.
I don't mean French as in the country, I mean he was literally called French.
My father, who art in prison.
What the fuck is he doing?
Have you ever seen that one? It's like, have you ever seen that one that was it was like the chav
We have lost objective butter.
Chav Lord's Prayer. Or something.
Yeah.
It's like, Our Father, who art in prison. Mother knows not his name.
I've seen that, yeah.
I don't know the rest of it, I only know the beginning, because it's the funniest thing ever. Right, you
Okay,
guys...
so the downfall, I found the
You
biggest
guys feel
downfall.
free to take B. I'm just gonna sit on A with a support class and hope for the best, really.
Yes, that's I found out the biggest downfall of offensive teams is that they don't seem to know how to defend the territory they want to.
It's not our job, why would we?
We are losing objective apples.
Because if we don't get both of them, we lose.
Over there, one of those.
What's your point? It's not my job. It's not my game. Oh no, I am dead.
Yeah. Salt Truck doesn't like me.
I was killed by a man
Unfortunately-
named Director Shapito.
Unfortunately for them, I didn't care what their assault truck thought. I
Yeah, we
wiped
appear
a
to...
squad because
There's an assault truck on A as well. Very nice, you wiped a squad.
It's because I think the last guy was killed by the incendiary grenade. I threw at him as he shot me.
They often have entire squads sitting inside their assault trucks, I find.
And it's... Oh.
And it's an awful idea every single time.
I know, it's like... I know assault trucks are faster, but they're also a very big target.
Come on guys, you can take B. We've almost got it.
No, they can't take me.
Shh, KCM, telling them to believe in themselves.
I'm telling them to give up. You all suck.
By the power of the Orichalcum
I will re-rank you.
Return here and I will re-wank you. Your what, sir? Did you see the new episode of that came out today?
No, I haven't seen
The
it yet.
finale of season 4 is finally
Oh,
done.
I definitely need to see it now.
Yes, you do. Darts has an entirely normal British voice, just so you're aware.
Good.
We've done it!
Oh, we actually won.
It's not my name!
We are victorious.
We won at like the last possible second.
I think we only had like 10 guys left. That is very good.
To all allied forces. The Habsburg monster is in retreat.
I like to imagine we go into this next episode and they're like, sir, there's 10 of us and thousands of them. And he's like, nope, you will fight them and you will win.
It was vital for the Austro-Hungarians to hold up the Russian
Otherwise we will
advance until
kill
German
you.
troops
Sir, they'll
arrived
kill
in the
us.
west.
Exactly.
Tolomeo was to be where one of these
If the enemy doesn't kill you, I'll kill you to maintain morale later.
I'm from the Imperium. I mean, I know that keeps them in line, but it's also like not the best not the best way to make men, you know, stay in the army.
I don't know what you mean. That's perfect.
What, basically telling them if you fail in even the slightest, we'll shoot you in the head?
Yeah. Motivation. I mean, it's like the thing in Bulletstorm, right? Like the, have you played any of Bulletstorm yet?
Not yet. I'm downloading it today, actually.
Well, they've got like a skill shot system on that, and the in-universe explanation is because they wanted to make sure only the soldiers that did cool things would be able to resupply at drop kits. So if you're one of those lame soldiers who aims for center mass, then you don't get any armor. But if you do like a slide kick, shotgun someone's entire upper torso off, and kick the remains down a hole, they're like, you're rad, here's some points, and your bullets. That's not my name. That's not my name.
Again.
That's not. I just jumped over you.
I am a man of cavalry.
Cavalryman. John Cavalryman.
Actually, no, that's my brother. I'm Joseph Cavalryman.
Please, that was my father. Mr. Cavalry was my father. Call me John.
My name is Jonathan.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. I'm swinging. I'm swinging. Ah. That was the lamest death I've ever had.
I just got the what century is this?
It's the best achievement. Apparently, I've yet to see it, but apparently there's a lance item you can get on a cavalry, and I'm like, how do I get it? I want to lance someone. I don't want to stab someone. I want to lance them. That's rad.
I want to see that. Yeah.
It does sound really cool, and I'm like, where is it? How do I get lance?
Within the boundaries of hell itself.
Everything's in the boundaries of hell itself. It's hell itself.
Go ask Dante.
Yeah.
We have taken objective
Devil May Cry 5 releasing sometime in the future.
Devil May Cry 5. It's a thing apparently.
That's a ringing endorsement. I'm not gonna lie. That's a ringing endorsement of the Devil May Cry franchise. Yep, it's here. KCT 2018. Coming to video games this year, maybe. Devil May Cry. It's a thing.
Coming when we decide we want to release it.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Cyberpunk.
We have secured the
That's probably the best answer you could have made to that. I was talking to Luke about that, and he was like, I was like, hey, Kingdom Hearts 3 finally has a release date. They've been developing it for like 12 years, and he was like, tell me this when Cyberpunk is out, so I can compare release dates.
Yeah, because I want Cyberpunk to eventually come out.
How long has Cyberpunk been in development? Because
Well,
I feel like
it's 21st.
I feel like it's been roughly 8 years at this point.
Well, it was announced in 2013.
I'm disappointed I failed that combat. Yeah, okay. It was announced in 2013.
And I'm assuming it wasn't in development back then because they were still doing Witcher 3.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Well, I mean, they can have multiple teams on development at once. Just developing different things.
Remember that CD Projekt Red isn't the biggest company.
CD Projekt Red can do whatever the hell they like, because CD Projekt Red is the most Czechoslovakian game company ever. I love them.
Because, you know, they've realised that what good
They
business
realise that making a good
practices
game is essential to getting profits off your games.
Yeah.
In a surprising twist on the gaming industry, they realised the worth of making a video game.
I think one reason why I do kind of like Japanese developers though is because they also just make full games and any side stuff tends to just be cosmetics half the time.
Yeah, Japan, but then like, I think Japan goes a bit too far with cosmetics sometimes, and they have like 80 DLCs that are just costumes.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
they want to make
and
that.
then,
That's
like-
not...
And then in some of the weirder games, it's like you can only unlock the secret ending if you have 7 of the costumes or something like that.
Well, they've kind of toned down on that in recent
You know there's a
years.
game exactly like that somewhere, where you can only get the secret
Probably,
ending
but-
if you have the super special DLC costume.
Probably, but it's probably also rated bad and years old.
Devil May Cry 4. Wait, no, not Devil May Cry 4. That's a good game. DMC Devil May Cry, that's the one I meant.
The one no one likes.
The one that's forced us to clarify Devil May Cry 1 whenever we want to talk about Devil May Cry. It's a semi-decent game, it's just not
I'm
a
looking
DMC.
forward to next month for multiple reasons.
We are losing objective.
When you say next month, do you mean the remainder of December, or do you mean January?
I mean, we're not in December yet, are we?
It's the 1st of December today, Casey.
Shit.
You not realise?
Nope, I did not check the calendar at all. I thought it was still November. I thought it was the end of November, but still November.
Okay, yeah, we've just dated this video very specifically to the 1st of December now.
Clear the sector from enemy.
Well, it's my birthday next Friday.
It's the 31st day of November, Casey.
Yeah. And apparently, obviously they're having like the Game Awards stuff, you know, they always have that.
Yeah, of course.
But the reason I'm looking forward is because they might be... Because sometimes you know how they have announcements like that.
Secured the sector.
Yeah. I like a good announcement.
Apparently, people are speculating Dragon Age stuff that they were talking about that they'll be revealing soon might be coming out there.
Skyrim 2 when?
Skyrim 2. Even Skyrimer.
Skyrim 2 is the same game, but we put a 2 on it.
And there's a rumour about some people who might be showing up there, but I need to check first before I tell you what it is.
Damn it, just tell me from your mind, sir. I like to hear unfiltered facts that may or may not be valid or not.
I need to check that it is true.
I'm in the
my
castle.
friend.
I'm in the castle. I've achieved castle. I've been stabbed! This man has a meat cleaver.
Frank.
Yes, Frank. I'm inside Frank Castle. There's no way to phrase that makes it sound good, Casey.
I know. That's why I laughed. Never say you were inside Frank Castle.
Cosmic Ghost Rider doesn't deserve this.
Cosmic Ghost Rider is like the best character in existence, Kieran.
I honestly like I equate him more with Cosmic Ghost Rider now than I do with the Punisher, and I actually really like the current Punisher storyline that's going on. World War
Punisher,
Frank.
I feel like Punisher's gotten better over the years.
That's a ringing endorsement, Casey. This one's actually a ringing endorsement.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're saying season 2 of the Netflix show is season 2 of the Netflix show is coming out this December.
And then as soon as it comes out, it will be cancelled.
To zero fanfare, season 2 of the Punisher comes out. I found out the other day. I literally didn't even know it was coming out. I didn't know they were doing a season 2.
I think the problem is everyone's too focused on the fact that they're cancelling everything, and I don't know why.
They are cancelling absolutely everything. Well, the theory I've heard is because they've said they're not coming back on Netflix, but obviously they're making their own Disney
Plus.
Plus.
New show on the Disney thing either. They said.
Well, yeah, but they said that about Luke Cage and Iron Fist. They didn't say that about Daredevil, who's obviously their most popular.
They've already said that about Daredevil as well now.
Bastards! Well, obviously they probably just want to start. They probably just want to start new series on Disney Plus rather than be beholden to.
Although apparently Marvel said they're not done with Daredevil, he's still going to show up and stuff. So I don't know what they're going to do.
I've heard rumours that they're putting Charlie Cox in the movies. So they're going to. I want to see Daredevil try and fight anything above street level, because he does not have a power set to fight anything above street level, and I want to see how they do it.
Iron Man gives him a suit of armor.
That's the raddest idea you've said yet, Casey. Give this man a medal.
It's like just an Iron Daredevil.
The Iron Devil is a dumb concept, which is exactly something they'd do. So yes. I mean, it's like when they made Punisher War Machine for a bit, and it was the raddest thing they could have done.
No, when everyone's fighting Thanos and he's about to take them all out, who saves the day?
Me.
Daredevil somehow. Nobody knows how he just appeared.
Well, I mean, I was saying back when people were talking about the first part of Infinity War that the movie's just going to end with Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider showing up, killing Thanos and leaving, and there will be no lines of dialogue from him.
I wish if Ghost Rider wasn't already an established character in the TV shows.
Fuck Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've never watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. except for that one episode I watched.
Well, the basics I can tell you are, first season was A, every other season got better.
I heard the last 2 seasons have been really awful, to be fair.
I've heard the opposite.
Oh no, Casey, look at my KD.
Yeah.
It's the George W. Bush Memorial Day. Sorry, correction. That's the worst joke I've made today.
You are a bad joke.
Ah, that's very harsh of you.
You're welcome.
That's harsh but fair. Is this because of that time? Is this because of that time I told you about the revolutionary calendar? Because I feel that isn't warranted.
How dare you enlighten me about this one calendar?
The revolutionary calendar is stupid, and I will never shut up about it.
presence.
It's the most French thing the French could have done.
We have secured the sector.
I don't know how I
Why-
shot
how
a
do we-
backwards smoke there.
It's like, how do we know it's French? Because it's dumb.
Well, because it was called the revolutionary calendar.
And France is, you know, just revolutionaries incarnate.
France was so bad at getting rid of their like political monarchies that they had to do it like twice.
France got rid of one, and then as soon as they got rid of that one, another one showed up and they were like, what did we do wrong?
Well, you get the October Revolution, which is the one in Les Mis, and
Yeah.
absolutely failed within like 20 minutes of it starting. You know, the standard revolution at the time.
Yeah.
Then you get the one they call the French Revolution, which failed because the monarchy just came back at the end of it. And then I don't know what happened to get rid of that one, but I assume it was another revolution. We might actually do this. We've got 90 men. We've only got to take this one place left.
2 places.
Well, I mean, this is the last sector, but we've still got to take these 2 places.
Yeah. Depends how
I
we do.
keep forgetting to drop out squad orders.
You
I'm
idiot.
I'm a
Why
bad
are you the
sergeant.
leader?
I'm a bad king.
I should be promoted.
Right, so there was a stupid thing, right, that I was also reading about French history, right? And you know how like in like the Zulu wars and stuff like that, they would often send out, you know, young royalty to go fight in those wars, and the Zulus wouldn't kill them, and like the other opponents they faced in those years wouldn't kill them if they were dressed like royalty. So it's like
Right.
Napoleon III's kid. So this isn't cool Napoleon. It's like it's wimpy Napoleon that came later. Napoleon.
Yeah.
So Napoleon III's kid is like, yo, I really want to go fight the Zulus. I want to go join the British and fight the Zulus. And Napoleon III is like, no, you are not going to be doing that. But eventually, after a lot of whinging, relents and lets him go fight the Zulus.
Yeah.
And he gives express orders to the guy that's like with him, like, don't let the kid go fight Zulus on his own. That's a horrible idea. And so they're all like, yep, this is a completely logical thing to ask us, Mr. Emperor, sir. And then 10 minutes and some whinging later, they take him out. But so as to not arouse suspicion, they take him out dressed in peasant clothes. Can you guess what happened next?
Not anything good, is it?
The team got overrun, and not realizing the guy was a prince, the Zulus murdered him. Super hard.
Wow.
And of course, France was like blaming the British guy that was in command, and oh yada yada yada.
Just remain.
It was hilarious.
But well done, guys. You went for the skies and it totally backfired. Who could see that?
That was the purpose of the disguise, Casey. Was actually to kill Napoleon III's kid. Hey!
What